Hello guys, so today's actually going to be maybe like a bit of a different vlog. Very similar to the one of me putting my makeup drawers together. But this one is going to be putting a 50-litre fish tank together. And starting it off and, you know, putting my fish in it, which won't happen till tomorrow. But, yeah. So, in case you guys don't know, on my bedside table beside my bed, I have a little 20-litre tank, and I'll just show you right now. So that's my little 20-litre tank. It needs more water in it. I did have 3 Blackmore goldfish, but I now only have 2 because one of them died because I think someone here scared him to death because she loves to sit up in my window and on my bed frame there and on my desk and just glare at them. So that's the tank we have now. We also have a big decent snail in there, but I've had that tank for, I don't want to say 10 years, definitely not, but at least 8, possibly 9. And I've always wanted a big tank. Now when I was 13, that was a big tank to me, but now I want a big tank. So, in case you can't tell behind me, I got rid of my dresser which was there. Pushed the lounge up to the other end because honestly I don't sit on it to film. I sit on it when I'm watching a movie, when I'm reading a book, sometimes even when I'm editing and stuff. Like, I do sit on it, but not to edit, not to film, because I don't have standalone artificial lights. So I need to sit at my desk to use my lamp and other things. Maybe next year I will invest in some artificial lights, but this tank is my big investment for this year. I mean, my lamp would be much better if I could find like a white or cooler toned, what's it called? Globe. But the only globe I can find is warm, and it's got like that yellowy orange tone. If it wasn't for that, like, I mean, it would be perfect, because I can change the angle and everything of it. But anyway, that is getting off track. So yesterday, before I went to work, I went and bought myself a 50-litre fish tank. So more than double the size of the tank I have now. It has a fully enclosed lid. So Madam Puss here can't get into it. It has a tiny little flip at the thing at the front. I can just flip up to put some food in there. I have bought more pebbles. I have bought 2 more little plant things and the tank. So it's got a filter and everything in it. It comes with a heater to use, but I'm not doing tropical fish. I'm just doing freshwater fish. I don't want to go the tropical route. That's too much work. But anyway, I got rid of my dresser that was there because honestly I've hated my furniture since the day I put it together. It was flimsy. It just, I mean, my bedside table needs to be fully adjusted again. Every couple of months it does. The fact the fish tank's on it has nothing to do with that. I mean, every couple of months it needs to be basically like screwed back together. My desk is a different one than what I originally had. I mean, my bed's fine, but I've noticed on the foot of my bed, because I've got those like rungs on it, and the foot of my bed is the same, but I've noticed some of them are starting to like twist around. But basically my dresser, like my bedside table, is up on little legs. It doesn't go right to the floor, and because of that it did not stand up on our floor properly, because we have carpet but the edges of my floorboards are lifting up. Here comes Shadow. Hi baby, what are you doing? Hello. Hello. Get off. Get down. She's not allowed to sit up there, but she does because she gets my window. Anyway, so I got rid of my dresser because I was only using the first like 2 drawers anyway, and put my makeup drawers side by side. They can both withstand up to 80 kilos, and with this tank it says when it's full it only goes to like 54, 55. So that's where the tank's going. I know there's stuff on there at the moment, but I just chucked all that the other day when I rearranged my room here. I also have some chocolate cupcakes in the oven, so I will have to go get those when the timer goes off. Now she's like trying to bury herself on my throw rug. She's a real weirdo, I tell you. She is a real weirdo. So the 2 plants I bought are slightly bigger ones, and this is a hygrophila. It says it there just above my thumb. So I got that one, which is basically almost like a bigger version of the little plant we have there now. And this one is a Anacharis, which is just slightly different. They were only like $9 each or something. Because I also have a little, like, I call it Nemo. It looks like a clownfish in that tank that says no swimming or no fishing. And we have a plant in that one too. Those are what came with it. I don't know. This big tank, they didn't have any plants with it. And because I definitely need more rocks, I bought myself 2 packets, and then if I need more rocks, I will use the rocks from the tank in there. But I will keep those fish in there, in that tank there, until tomorrow, or like for a few hours at least, until because you have to let the water go through your tank. Anyway, so I got the Aqua One decorative gravel. I either really like for fish, actual fish products, I really like either Aqua One or AP. That's what I generally use. But I got this most gorgeous teal color. Like, I don't even think the camera can make it look as beautiful as what it is. And then this absolutely amazing magenta shade. I mean, aren't they just absolutely beautiful? I mean, they had rocks there that were like your natural looking. They look like sandstone. They had white, they had black. These ones also came in blue. But I don't really like the blue. I mean, I like blue, but these were just better. And they also have black and white in those ones. The teal ones are slightly chunkier. So I got two kilo bags. I'm hoping that'll be enough. It probably will. If not, I'll use the rocks from the other one. So, yeah. What else? So this is the tank that I got. It's from Blue Planet. I got it from Pet Quarters, which is actually the same place that we got Shadow from. It doesn't come with, obviously, the fish and stuff like that. That's just what it looks like. Classic 50 litre, simple and quick setup. So I'm hoping it is, because your girl's got no clue on what she's doing. So I'm going to just clear this stuff off, and then just get the tank out of the box. Okay, so tank's up, and that is the perfect size for what I want. Honestly, that is beautiful. All the stuff is obviously still in it. I love the fact that it's just clear all around, and it's just going to be beautiful. So I don't know if I might need a 3rd bag of rocks, honestly. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see till they're in there, but I'm just gonna sit here, read the instructions, and just hope I can put it together. So I think I severely underestimated the amount of rocks I needed. I thought the 2 packets would be enough. I don't even think with the rocks from that tank it'll be enough. I might have to go buy another packet of just one other colour tomorrow. Because there's rocks in there, but that's nowhere near enough. Like, I can't bury the bottom of the plants enough to be able to make them stay. So I'm just gonna have to put the water through it tonight, and have the water go through, and then before I put the fish in tomorrow, put some more rocks and stuff in, because that's not enough, but it'll do for now. But I mean, the colours are just gorgeous. Rightio, so I definitely do not have enough pebbles, so the plants are actually drying out in the sink at the moment, and tomorrow I'm going to go and buy some more pebbles. But the tank is set up, the chemicals are in, and the filter is working. I don't have a double adapter at the moment to be able to put the light on, but that's not really a priority at the moment. So yeah, the filter's all working and stuff like that, and I just can't wait till I get more pebbles and I can put it all together. I only need to run the filter for 2 hours, not actually like 24 hours before I put the other fish in there, so that'd be really good if I can put them in there tonight and then at least put the other pebbles in there so I can see if I need like a massive bag or just a small one. But I mean, I was going to wait till after my birthday to set it all up, but I can't wait. Like, I just want it all done now because otherwise the tank sitting there is going to be real annoying. But it's there, it's done, and I'm just going to tidy up around all the crap that's on my lounge now. I need to figure out where to put that and stuff like that until I can move the other tank, because it still needs the filter to run until I get rid of it. So yeah, I'm just going to tidy up and stuff like that. Okay, so the tank's been sitting there long enough and the water has been, you know, going through. I have a hair on my lens. And yeah, the water's been going through it enough over there that I think, you know, it's been over 2 hours now and I should be able to add my fish to the water. So I'm going to turn that tank off. I'm going to transfer the fish quickly so then I can get everything else out. I'm not going to film it because it's going to take me ages, so I'll show you guys when it's all done. Rightio, so the fish are in their tank. They're swimming around. Oh, camera's not focusing. They're swimming around and they seem to be quite happy. I mean, George, which is my snail, has actually come out of his shell and started like swimming around and moving around already. And like 2 weeks ago when I actually cleaned out the other tank, it took him like 2 days to wake up and get back out of his shell again from what I saw, unless he came out at night. I wouldn't know that while I was asleep. But yeah, George is actually out swimming around and the other two seem to be quite happy. I know they'll be a lot happier once I've got a couple of the other plants and stuff in there. But I am going to go and buy another bag of rocks tomorrow. I ended up not putting the rocks from the smaller tank in there because it just wouldn't fit. Yeah, so I ended up not putting the rocks from the smaller tank in there because those little pebbles were just way too small, like the ones from the smaller tank. They would have got everywhere. I couldn't actually think of a way to get them in the tank without just using like a ladle, and then they would have got everywhere, and like because they're wet they stick to everything, like they stick to the sides of the tank, and I would have had to put water in. It just would have been a complete mess, so I ended up not doing that. Also because I'm hoping I can clean up the tank and sell it for like 20 bucks, and if it's already got the pebbles in there someone might take it. You know, you can buy other small plants for like 10 bucks, so yeah, that way it's got the filter and everything, and I have a clean cartridge as well in my little stash. So yeah, I put some food in there and they went and ate it. Yeah, George is swimming around. I mean, they're both swimming around. I turned the light on and they didn't seem to be too scared. I let them sit in there for an hour or two before I turned the light on. But yeah, they don't seem to be too bad. Tomorrow or Sunday I'm going to find a way to move the cord around so I'm not walking over it. Probably it might actually be better to put it along the floor rather than up high, because that way if it's on the floor I can move it. Pardon me. Other than that, I think that's it. So that's it for tonight. So I will come back in the morning and show you guys like what it is like. I'll show you guys now what it's like, and then obviously once I buy the plant, like not buy the plants, buy the other stuff, the other pebbles and stuff and I've put the other plants in, I will obviously show you guys tomorrow. So this is what the tank looks like now. Honestly, the light is making the pebbles look so amazing. I mean, it's just beautiful. The camera, from what I can see, is not picking up that magenta shade as nicely as it actually is. I mean, they are just beautiful coloured rocks. I mean, yeah, they're just pebbles, but I mean, they're beautiful colours. I've never seen fish tank pebbles that colour. So the scoop I have is just laying across there. That's their food and those are the chemicals. I'll just find other places to put them, but they were just there because I was using them. But so far, so good. I ended up turning the silencer on the filter because otherwise it's just way too noisy. But yeah, really, they've adjusted to it fairly quickly. And hopefully in the next few weeks they'll actually be a lot happier because they'll start to grow. It looks kind of sad that there's only 2 in there, but once both of them have gone, I will put others in there. But for now, this is what I have, and I'll show you it in the morning when it's all done. Rightio, so it's actually like 2 days later. So when you guys were seeing the last few clips and stuff of me setting the tank up, it was Friday. It's now Sunday because I would have done all this yesterday, but instead of starting work at 11:30, I had to start work at 10, and like that just threw my whole day out because I didn't have enough time to do everything I needed in the morning. And then after work I was so tired I didn't bother to go out. Anyway, I went to Kmart this morning and they have bags of fish pebbles. So they have them that look like this. They got bright bubblegum pink, like a minty green, blue and black. I initially didn't want to be buying pebbles that had black in it because most of the tank is black, but I don't care. I mean, a lot of the day they have the light on, and they were $4 each for 1.5 kilos. So I thought, well, why not? They only had 2 bags left, so I grabbed both and they're going in my tank. So I have to go rinse them and then I will put them in the tank. And then I'll put the plants and stuff in. So it's all just about to be done. I mean, the fish have been in there since Friday night and they've been totally fine. I mean, the snails come out and everything. They're swimming around, having a good time. So the tank's just about to be finished and the cat's running around like a mad chicken as well, again.